When did I first start using this as my office? Probably the whole time that I've been full-time at WNCW. I have to think it goes back to at least 2007. And as you can tell, it's rather lived in. There's a lot of stories that are told on these walls and in these little cubbies and drawers. And I'm going to have to unpack all of this, or rather pack it, and then take it with me. I think these posters are going to have to stay, though. Definitely this Charles Bradley. That was a favorite memory here at WNCW when he played live, and he signed his album for us, and we framed it. That is definitely going to have to stay. All of these things, I guess a lot of this will get gone. Some of it will have to stay, though. This stereo is definitely going. Just not that CD player. That's the WNCW CD player. I think I've got to take the Pat Boone signed poster from the night that I was Pat Boone's driver for his performance at the foundation at Isothermal Community College. Definitely this lamp. It's a recent addition to the office, courtesy of Benjamin Deepholtz, the ARC volunteer. Thank you, Benjamin. Definitely these pictures. That artwork is from Harry Strider, so that should probably stay here. Harry was an ARC volunteer for years and gave that to us. I think that'll have to stay at WNCW. Definitely my old license plate. But one last look at the halls. All of the music, the literal wall of sound here at WNCW. Oh, 30,000 plus discs, I'm sure. There's a recent addition that Mike Dew gave us, these two posters. Mike Dew was at both of these events. Turn that down a smidge. The one on the right is from around 1973, he said, and look how far down Muddy Waters is on the list. But that's the way it was. His star had waned, or had not yet reascended, I guess you could say. Pretty cool, huh? All of the mini box sets. So much fun. We are a fan of stickers and posters, as you can tell. More CDs. Through there is the control room. CDs. Floor to ceiling. ARC Overnight CDs. My old stomping grounds. I also revisit these ARC Overnight stomping grounds pretty regularly. Working something during the daytime, or even just do an ARC Overnight. But I guess that's all in the past. The Celtic, the old time, all that stuff. It's awesome. Another shelf right here. World International, Cajun Zydeco, soundtracks. Big old room full of all sorts of things. And it goes on and on and on and on. You could really get lost in here. One of the production rooms. Looks like Roland's recording a Jazz and Beyond right now. And look, we're going to come upon a music programmer. Oh no, he has stepped out. I was going to say, in his natural habitat. This is Martin Anderson's office. Martin actually keeps plants alive in his office, which I have to tip my cap to him, because I've never been able to keep anything alive in my office, and I'm not terrible at growing things either. But Martin can do it. Our windows face the exact same direction, kind of north. What do you know? More discs. More. Here's the DJ in his natural habitat. Greene doing his show in the control room. One last look. Doing one last look, Joe. Another production room where I just recorded my last show ever, Mountain Mornings, for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. Even in here, you've got like a lot of box sets and things. These are people donating us jazz box sets. We managed to fit them in here. This is one of the things I'm proud of. I made that happen, remembering all of the people that have been here over the decades that have been gone, that have left us. This is equipment that's going up to the transmitter on Klingman's Peak. Equipment that's going to the translator in Greenville, South Carolina. Look, there's Martin talking to people. Look, there's Martin talking with Cathy and Dave. I don't know if record companies do this anymore and send out mementos to the stations that supported their artists when they make it big. So that goes back to when Alison Krauss was blowing up, and they sent us a framed gold record of New Favorite. Look, here's Kevin doing my last tour of WNCW on video to save it for posterity. We'll see if Jacqueline's gone. That's where Jacqueline is. Diz. I mean, it's just on and on. And this is kind of the end of the line as far as the music goes. Another office. Brenda Craig, and Spencer Jones, when he's here, he sits there. Oh, look, here's a more recent example of the record label remembering us for helping their artist. Gold record for Nathaniel Rateliff. Well, there we have it. So long, WNCW.